copywriter and content strategist. And here on our YouTube channel, we decided to give you business and marketing tips so you can escape the rat race, escape Babylon, and get out of the whole, everything that's going on with quitting jobs and getting fired and all of that. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you the number one mindset hack to generate another $1,000 per month and more. So I'm gonna preface this with just telling you a little bit about my story. I started freelance writing about 4 years ago now. And so as a freelancer, I was on LinkedIn, I was on Facebook, doing all the things I mentioned in the last video. If you have not viewed that yet, check that out and come back here. But I was doing all of those things I taught you guys in the last video: marketing, increasing my visibility, putting myself out there and providing a solution. And then there was this pivotal moment, and I was listening to a podcast, and in my business I was like, okay, I'm generating revenue, I'm making $500, $1,000, $2,000 per month, but to go beyond that, I needed information that I didn't have at the moment. And this is the piece of information that I'm about to give you right now. So stay tuned to the end of this video, because this framework and this idea won't work if you do not listen to the entire video from start to finish. So this mindset hack is so simple. It's just it's like once it gets in your mind, everything's going to click. You simply have to provide more value. Let me explain what I'm talking about. After working with million-dollar hair care companies, realtors, lawyers, marketing agencies, and some of the most profitable entrepreneurs in the online industry today, I've learned that providing value and serving instead of selling is the secret to generating more money quickly in your business. Because a business that isn't profitable really isn't a business, it's just a hobby. So if let's say you're baking cakes and you have a bakery, or you have a hair care company that you just started and you find yourself in this space where you're not profitable, you only have enough to get more products and get more ingredients, and then you flip that and you look at your phone and you're like, okay, I don't have any revenue left. That means you don't have any profit, and unprofitable businesses aren't what we're here for. Business isn't charity, so you're going to have to actually provide value up front so that you can charge higher prices. The secret to charging those higher prices is making sure you're serving a specific need for your audience. That means you need to do something that's called competitor analysis to see what your specific market is lacking, and you're also going to have to target one specific customer like we were discussing in the last video. You are going to have to be very specific and provide all of that value up front. That is how you can command higher prices. That's how you go from $10 for a jar of shea butter to $25 for a luxury cream that's designed for people that have stretch marks on their belly after postpartum. You see the difference there? It's the specificity in the message, if I said that word right. So what I just did there, I was more specific about what the product was, and then I'm serving a very specific solution. And that's why people will go to the person that is talking all about the audience's problem instead of just, hey, I have this shea butter that has vitamin A, E, and D. They don't care about vitamin A, E, and D. They want to know what that does for them. Will that get rid of their stretch marks? Is that going to solve any problems that they have? Is their face going to be smoother? Are they going to wake up feeling better? So providing that value up front for a product-based business is the way to go. And then if you're in a service-based company, like a lot of the clients I'm working with now, if you're a realtor, a lawyer, a cleaning company, anything like that, you're going to end up running yourself into the ground, and you're not going to be profitable if you price yourself too low. So again, you have to provide that value and understand the mindset of serving and not selling. When you come from the mindset of, okay, I have 5+ years of experience doing this, 10+ years, I've been in the HR industry this long, all of that time that you were making results for somebody else's company, you can now make those results for your company and your clients, which commands a higher price because you already got the experience. You already know you can provide the results. And honestly, clients who pay higher prices are more willing to actually go through the framework and make your service work. Now, charity and being nice and kind has its place too, and that is on the side, and you don't have to tell anybody about that. But in order to be this kind person and to be able to help people, you have to charge the correct pricing for your services and products, because running yourself into the ground and giving out everything for free is not going to help anyone in the long end. It's not going to help you, it's not going to help your clients, and it's definitely not going to help anyone that actually needs more from you in terms of charity. So understanding this is your ticket to freedom. Maybe you're going to have to rewind this video and watch it again. Go ahead and do that. And another thing, if you're in healthcare or if you're in a job right now that's saying that they're going to fire you for everything that's going on with that whole thing right there, and you're freaking out because you don't know what to do, understand that you already have expertise. You had a job, whether you're in HR, customer service, anything, you already had a job. Now your job is to be specific and create your own company and create your own revenue, which is why we started this business series here. So flip through all the other videos on the business series. Make sure you do the homework from the last video. And before I end this video, make sure you understand that when you're serving from a place of a pure heart, when you're serving and you have all of this expertise and value, you're adding videos, you're adding these detailed trainings, you're adding workbooks, you're showing your audience that you get them results and you already have the results, that commands a higher price. And by doing that, you're servicing the people who need your service the most. Like I said, before I end, I'm going to leave you with one more thing. I want you to think about all the people that don't get their problem solved if you do not correctly provide your service or product. Think about that. All the people that actually need, maybe you're an herbalist, all the people that actually need to heal from all different types of diseases, but maybe they didn't trust your product because it wasn't priced correctly. Maybe they didn't understand your value because you didn't display that up front. So your business and your impact is much bigger than you. You need to think about it from that perspective and all the lives that you could risk not impacting by not messaging and pricing correctly. So that is it for this edition of the business series. Leave your questions down below. Let me know if this made sense. Let me know if I need to answer any of your questions as it relates to quitting your job and making more money within 30 days, because it's totally possible. I've done it, you can do it. And I did it as a homeschooling mom of 3 children at the time. So if you don't have all those responsibilities, you can definitely do it quicker than I did with the tips that I'm giving you. So drop your questions below. Share this with somebody who's risking getting fired from their job, be it a nurse, somebody in HR, anybody who might be fired. Share this with them. Share the whole playlist with them so they can get these tips, because it's really life-changing once you let this information soak in. And I will talk to you guys next time.